And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the finish! Mbappe. It's Bebeto. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's worked it through. Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. This looks promising. Played in by Danny Carvajal. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball if he can get there. That could spell trouble. And he's on his... It's Zico! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. Still goalless. Ferdinand.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ronaldinho. Ekitike looking for a runner. He's in a great position here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
It's Bebeto. Bebeto! Bebeto! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Sao Paulo have their second corner now. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? That has ended up in no man's land. Cucurella. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be... And the shot! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ronaldinho. And this is Raul. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Kaka. Bebeto. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Manchester United finding their passes. And here's Raul. It's Raul! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Bebeto. Costa Curta. So, what can they make of this? Darren Fletcher. This is Batistuta. And it's Kaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here! Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Gattuso. Zico. And here's Zico. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Ronaldinho. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get on the end of this? Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bebeto. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Sao Paulo finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Gattuso. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Played back in. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Sticks it away!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Sao Paulo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he latch on to this? Ekitike! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, looks a smashing ball. It's a lovely, neat pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job. It's Zico! It's hit the uprights.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And it's Ronaldinho. Floated through. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ekitike really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. And it's been given away. Batistuta has got himself a free kick. The most accurate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. Zico has it in a wide position. And that is that. Defeated, dejected, deflated. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's a lovely, delicate pass. Could move up a gear here. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an excellent interception. Spread it left. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Doué. Olise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Good ball, good take. Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Sao Paulo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, nicely intercepted. Davids. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This looks promising. Threads one in. Rodrigo! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still goalless at the moment. Well, played right into his path. And he was alert to it. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Van Dijk cuts it out. Conte. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. That's Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. Now this could be a chance. He's through and the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. He's in a great position here. He has a look out. They've got to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing, decent chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Vieira really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Tries a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. Yamal shoots! It's in! in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator...